Some people say the world is a classroom, but you can imagine it as a workshop instead. Tools lying everywhere, humming slightly, waiting for hands that remember how to use them. There's the tool of noticing. When you stop fighting the noise long enough, the quiet underneath begins to instruct you. That's intuition. It's not magic. It's signal detection. Your nervous system learns to tell static from song. There's the tools of channeling. Picture a violin that's been in the dusty attic for years. At first, every note squeaks. Then with practice, the strings warm and the sound rounds out until the instrument vibrates in sympathy with the unseen world around it. That's how a person begins to hear higher information, by tuning the instrument they already are. And there's the tool of belief, the story you tell about who's holding those tools. If you call yourself clumsy, the tools stay cold. If you call yourself an apprentice of light, the same hands become steadier. Belief changes grip, and grip changes outcome. Everything you touch touches back. That's what the old texts were pointing at when they spoke of frequency. Every cell is a small radio tower. Gratitude, curiosity, laughter. They broadcast clean signals that reorganize the body and the room at the same time. Fear and rigidity, they broadcast noise. Both are instructive. Only one keeps the workshop light bright. So you might begin to wonder, what happens if a person ignores these tools? Nothing dramatic, just a slow forgetting. Like a craftsman who once built beautiful things, but now only dusts the shelves. Energy stagnates, dreams grow heavy. Yet the moment that person picks up a single tool, breathing with awareness, helping a stranger, telling a kinder truth, the lights flicker back on, that quick. So, the larger lesson hides in plain sight. Separation, it's a labeling error. The carpenter, the wood, the sound of the hammer. One process wearing three names. When you see that, compassion stops being a virtue and starts being simple physics. Science and mysticism shake hands here. Coherence creates efficiency. A coherent heart rhythm steadies brainwaves. A coherent intention steadies life. You've read the studies. You've felt it in prayer, in music, in moments of real presence. The future implied by acting on this, straightforward, more ease, more creative flow, fewer accidental injuries to yourself or others. The side effects of ignoring it is just delay. Nothing punishes you but friction. And somewhere in the workshop, a single lamp stays lit, murmuring. When you remember, pick up the tools again. Every time you do, you build something finer until one day the workshop itself disappears and you realize you were the light all along.